Hello YouTube, this is DeAndre Dobbs. Happy Sunday, September the 17th, 2023. I'm back with another YouTube video today. And I did a video yesterday about Tyler Perry and his comments on bills, on household bills, this and that the third, or whatever you call it. I did a video on that. That's out. Be sure to go on YouTube to watch the full video. You can check my clips of my videos out on TikTok and Instagram. Be sure to go on that and check that out. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things. I don't think I ever told y'all, but it's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I'm gonna tell you about that in just a minute, and this video is basically a review. We're gonna do a review today. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, so whenever I have a video uploaded, you can go on and click on the video and just watch the video. Leave your comments, leave your likes, leave your opinions, leave whatever you want to leave on my video. But today's video is going to be a review video. And as you see, you guys, I got my coffee with one of my favorite creamers, and that is French vanilla. Oh my goodness, I love French vanilla creamer. It's so good. So today's video is going to be a review video, well, basically just for one segment, one review for one segment. It is going to be about Friday Night Smackdown segment between The Rock and John Cena. The Rock returned to the WWE on Friday, September the 15th. And someone, you know, how the camera crew is, they made a post about John Cena. It was a video between John Cena and The Rock. And The Rock was like, when the two faced off, they were like, it looks like you want to smile. I know you want to smile. And I was like, oh my goodness. It was such, to me, it was such an iconic moment. Because I'm going to tell you why. Basically, I'm going to tell you why it's a very iconic moment. And I'm basically going to talk about The Rock, and I'm going to talk about John Cena, and basically, you know, all the legends that was part of WWE, that's no longer part of it, or that's no longer with us, if it ever goes that far. That's basically what I'm going to talk about. What makes that scene and that segment very iconic is because you got The Rock, that was a former WWE superstar. And you got John Cena, who is a former WWE superstar. The Rock, he is a legend in his own right, because a lot of you that know, and a lot of you that may not know, The Rock actually has a wrestling background, because his father, Rocky Johnson, was a WWE superstar, was a wrestler, and his grandfather, the Wild Samoans, all that comes from wrestling royalty and wrestling background. So The Rock, he's basically a superstar in his own right, and he is one of the greatest WWE superstars in this wrestling world. I don't care what anybody say. Ain't none of these wrestlers, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Ain't none of these new wrestlers that's out now. I admit, you know, some of them got good skills. Some of them can wrestle. Some of them can hold up pretty good. But these wrestlers don't have nothing on the OG wrestlers from back in the day. Okay, and those wrestlers are, you got wrestlers like The Rock, who we talking about. You got wrestlers like John Cena, who we talking about. You got the wrestlers like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You got wrestlers like Triple H. You got wrestlers like Hulk Hogan. You got wrestlers like Yokozuna. You got wrestlers like The Undertaker, Kane, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rick Rude. You got all these wrestlers, Ric Flair. Those are the OG wrestlers to me. And either though John Cena and Randy Orton, they've been in the business for years too, so they kind of OG as well. And don't forget, you got Edge. All these who just basically retired not too long ago. You got all of these wrestlers, these OG wrestlers. I say OG wrestlers because these are the original wrestlers. These new upcoming superstars ain't got nothing on these OG wrestlers. They might not can do the moves. They might not can do the moves that these new wrestlers can do, but they was OG. But back what I'm telling you about The Rock. And don't forget, you got legendary wrestlers like Shawn Michaels. You can't forget Shawn Michaels, HBK Shawn Michaels. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why The Rock is the best, and the reason I have so much respect for The Rock, because even though if it's just acting, or even though it's a script, The Rock, he basically went out there and he fought tooth and nail because he is an eight-time WWE champion, a former Intercontinental champion, and you can't help, and a former WCW champion. You can't help but to just give him his flowers because he comes from a background of wrestling royalty. His father, his grandfather, and his daddy trained him. His father trained him. So yeah. So having The Rock come back to WWE is like legendary. Having The Rock and John Cena be in the WWE at the same time, and be in the same place at the same time, and had a segment at the same time, it kind of like brings back to when they were rivals, when they had to do a tag team match against The Miz and R-Truth. This when R-Truth and The Miz was a tag team at Survivor Series, and they fought, and John Cena and The Rock became victorious. They defeated The Miz and R-Truth. And also The Rock and John Cena, they was in a match against each other at WrestleMania. John Cena became victorious and he defeated The Rock. But yes, I love The Rock. The Rock is one of my favorite wrestlers. I don't care how old I get. I don't care what new superstar comes in. The Rock will always be one of the all-time greats to me and one of my favorites. I'm basically just being honest. And okay, let's go to John Cena. Okay, you got John Cena, who's one of the best and one of the greats as well. John Cena came into WWE in 2002. The Rock came into WWE in 1996, Survivor Series 1996. That's where The Rock made his debut. John Cena made his debut in 2002 on SmackDown, and he was against Kurt Angle. He went against Kurt Angle, and he defeated Kurt Angle in his first match. So after John Cena's first match, The Undertaker and John Cena was backstage, and The Undertaker asked John Cena, "What's your name, son?" And he says, "John Cena." And I'm gonna tell you, John Cena, he is one of the greats. He's one of the greats. And although he may not be my cup of tea, I don't hate John Cena. I don't have anything against him. I don't know what it is. It's just that it's just not, he's not one of my cup of teas. But let me tell you, I respect the man. I respect him all too well. And I'm gonna tell you, John Cena, he had some great iconic moments and matches as well. I'm basically just doing a review on these two. Um, John Cena, he debuted in 2002, defeated Kurt Angle, got introduced to The Undertaker. He introduced himself to The Undertaker. The Undertaker introduced himself to him. You got moments like when John Cena was in the feud with the Big Show over the United States Championship on SmackDown when the United States Championship was a spin belt. He was in the feud with Big Show over the United States Championship. He was in a feud with JBL over the WWE Championship, which he won in 2005 at Judgment Day. You got the iconic matches like when he was in the feud with Carlito, and you got this feud that he had with Randy Orton. But let me tell you something about this feud with Randy Orton though. This feud with Randy Orton, it was wild. It was like batshit crazy because at the time I didn't know wrestling at the time was acting. See, I didn't know that. I did not know wrestling at the time was acting. I didn't know. And also didn't know that that they take a little bit of your personal life and they put it in your storyline and they put it together and they just, they do it like that. Because let me tell you that this feud that John Cena had with Randy Orton, that was a damn wild ride and road when they was in the feud. And even though they're friends in real life, it was hard to tell because on the show on WWE Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever they was on, they couldn't stand each other. Like they did it so good, it was believable. You know what I'm saying? When you have good chemistry with somebody, and if y'all are friends in real life, off the camera, and you hate each other on camera and friends off camera, that lets you know you got good chemistry, and that's what Randy Orton and John Cena brought the ruthless aggression era. That's what they brought, and I loved that storyline between Randy Orton and John Cena. Oh yeah, let's not forget Edge and John Cena. Now, Edge and John Cena, they definitely had a good storyline. They were good rivals over the championship and everything. Because in case you don't know, Edge defeated John Cena at the Elimination Chamber when Edge won the Money in the Bank in 2005, the year before the Elimination Chamber, which was in 2006. Now, this storyline that we're talking about, John Cena, it's like he was in a rivalry with Edge, and Lita was involved. And Lita, she had turned into a villain, and this and that, the third. And John Cena was basically making fun of Edge and Lita. I loved that storyline as well. That was a good storyline. And it was wild because I think that was around the PG era. I don't know. I'm getting my eras mixed up, y'all. I know it's the Attitude era. I know it's the Ruthless Aggression era. I know it's the PG era. I'm evolution era. You know, I'm getting my areas mixed up, y'all. But y'all know I am a big wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. Been watching wrestling ever since I was 6 years old. Because my mother got me introduced to wrestling, and I miss my mother so much. I miss her so much. I miss her dearly. I love you, Mama. And um, and it was something else. Oh yeah, he had that match with Edge, the rivalry with Edge. But let's not forget, he also was defeated by Rob Van Dam for the WWE Championship. He lost championships. He won championships. He won a lot of matches. He lost a lot of matches. He had a feud with Dave Batista, which he defeated Dave Batista in Over the Limit in 2010. And after that pay-per-view, Dave Batista quit the WWE. See, John Cena, he had some wonderful matches. And he faced a lot of peoples. Because I'm going to put it like this. Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, rap sheet is long. He has a long book. John Cena has a long book. And basically what I'm saying, when you put two legends together, when you put two legends together, when you put two goats that was the star of the WWE back in their days and their times, when you put two legends in a room together and they have respect for each other and they get a hats off to them, no matter what rivalry they had against each other, no matter what storyline they had against each other, when you dust that stuff off and when a new decade comes, when a new era comes, and when they both come to an event like that, they laugh about it and they reminisce on the memories that they have. Because let me tell you, The Rock has left a legacy. John Cena has left a legacy. Because I'm going to tell you, to me, it wouldn't be no John Cena without The Rock. It wouldn't be no John Cena without The Rock. It wouldn't be none of these superstars without The Rock nor John Cena, because to me, John Cena and Dwayne The Rock Johnson paved the way for all these upcoming superstars. Some that may not be in the WWE, some that might not be with us on this earth, they paved the way. Because what I loved in the era, the attitude era with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he was in this group called We Are the Nation, a Domination. I think it was this all black group. It was called We Are the Nation of Domination. That was a good group because it had The Rock, he was the leader. It had Mark Henry. It had Farouk. It had The Godfather. It had Ahmed Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not for sure, but I think he did. And I don't know what it is. Ahmed Johnson, for some reason, does not think of The Rock as a great person or a great superstar. I don't know what it is, because the tea is, and the rumor is that when Ahmed Johnson was in the WWE at the time, back then it was WWF, World Wrestling Federation. Back at that time, I don't know what happened between Ahmed Johnson and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because The Rock came in WWE in 1996. And he left the WWE in 2003 or 4. It was one of the times. But Dwayne The Rock Johnson at that time, he left around 2004-ish, I believe, because his last match was, I can't remember what was the last match. His last match, and the match that he would be remembered for, was when he faced it Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 19, I believe, which was in '03. But back to this tea, y'all. Now the T is, I don't know what situation happened between Ahmed Johnson and The Rock back in the WWF days, World Wrestling Federation days in 1996, 1997. I don't know what happened. But whatever it was, Ahmed Johnson seems like he cannot stand the thought of The Rock. And I don't know why. I don't know why anybody would have a problem with The Rock, because The Rock is such a lovable person. The Rock is a lovable person. He's a respectable person, and he's a great actor. He left the wrestling business and became an actor, and he succeeded. And I respect Dwayne The Rock Johnson because he's done a lot of things for charities. He does a lot of things for peoples. He meets peoples, like he has fans that looks up to him. John Cena has fans that looks up to them because John Cena, in case you don't know, he did. I don't know if he still does the Make a Wish Foundation. I don't know does he still do that, but I know The Rock, he's done some foundations as well. And The Rock and John Cena, they both have done some really great things in and out of WWE. But I don't know what Ahmed Johnson has against Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I forgot, but because I heard it for years, off and on. I heard it for years that Ahmed Johnson is not a fan of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went between them, but I heard it for years, and I've been trying to find out for years. But I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to see can I find it. And if I can find it, I'm going to put it up on my screen, edit it in my screen, you know. That's basically what I'm going to do. But, yes, that was wonderful, you know. Great storylines. But what The Rock is most remembered for, his feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin, his feud with Triple H, his feud with Booker T, and his feud with the McMahons. And that's basically what Dwayne The Rock Johnson is rememberable for. And let's not forget this, he's also remembered as being a tag team partner and champion with Mick Foley, aka Mankind. That was a funny the Rock and Sock connection. I believe that's what it was. The Rock and Sock connection. I believe that's what it was, the Rock and Sock connection. But yes, those were some very wonderful times between The Rock and John Cena. And let's not forget, uh, let's not forget the time, you know, him and Stone Cold, they be arguing and stuff, arguing back and forth to each other. The Rock had some of the greatest catchphrases and storylines and everything. And that's why I love The Rock and John Cena. He's a great superstar as well. And they are two legends, and I'm so happy that they cross paths on Friday Night Smackdown. Thank you, WWE, for making that happen. And so that would be my review on these two superstars in video today. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all enjoy. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday and the rest of a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I love you all. And oh yeah, I got one thing for y'all. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.